Welcome to Witches Black Lent Week 2. I have a playlist for this year and the previous 2 years that I have done this as a subversion of Lent and coinciding with that. This is a subversion of the seven deadly sins. Year 1 was pride. Last year was wrath. I'm still working with wrath and pride, but wrath kicked my ass and still is. So that is kind of in the background and never goes away. Then there is envy. For this year 3, I have an introduction on this, and you check out my other playlists if you feel so inclined to see my path, my personal evolution, I'm certain it certainly shows some type of evidence here in results. Plus, it may inspire you to do this next year or take steps to your own evolution as a woman and man, however you identify, or your magical practice, or just personal alchemy and evolution. So, I suffer from imposter syndrome. I feel less than. I have a lack of confidence. Pride is working with and subverting pride has helped me leaps and bounds with that. And as you can see, I'm facing the camera, much more confident, embodying myself, my stumbling, my truth, and just being here. My vulnerability, my strengths, and who I am in my story and what I create. Wrath is I am an angry bitch. I have many things to be angry on. You can watch my videos on that. It does come through sometimes more often than not. How can you not have wrath and embody it in this human life experience, especially if your eyes and ears are actually open, even if you're kind of deaf like myself? And deaf as in I have hearing issues on top of everything else. So, but basically you make do with what you have and you empower yourself. And therefore empower those that matter around you, that we all affect each other. So, with that being said, and being a left hand practitioner, it all lies on me. And guess what? Hey, improvement has shown. So, basically, this is week 2 of MB. I've been working with Lilith since it started. She stepped forward. I've been working with her a little bit on the edges, somewhat for the past couple of years. She stepped forward to actually fully work with me throughout this challenge and probably some then to build a mutual respective beneficial relationship. That's how I work with my spirits, entities, and deities and demons and guides is out of respect, out of knowing each other, listening, taking and making space, effort, and acknowledgement, just like we should in our human life experiences. So, with that being said, week 2 for MB, which this challenge or this, whatever you want to call it, subversion and empowerment and pathworking and all of the above, is created by Jasmine Ambrosia and also Abby the Witch is curating it this year. Check out their channels. Both amazing ladies have amazing magic and different content on there. So much enjoyable. And since this says it's helped me leaps and bounds, as I mentioned earlier. So, week 2 for working with MB, you write a poem or an incantation or something as a write up on your chosen sin that you're subverting with. So, MB. So, I'm going to ad lib this kind of because this is like take 100. I just worked all day and my eye problem, which I'm losing my central vision, is starting to cause my wrath to surface through frustration. So, you work with what you have and you work around and you make it to serve. As I say, that's also truth, reality, admitting your vulnerability, but also empowerment, magic, sorcery, but also personal alchemy. So, self-presentation. So, it is, or here goes, an ad-libbing of what I actually wrote since my eyes are getting really blurry. So this is envy, lustful, unfulfilled desires, longing, burning, resentful, envy, my comparative bitch. You make me feel less than others, as you cloud my perception. You make me feel things and want things that I do not have, or cloud to what I do have. However, I am on to you, envy. Envy, I know better. I am not less than. If anything, I continue to be more than and to become a better version of myself, for myself, and those that truly matter in my life, envy. So, envy, I am on to you, your lies, your deceit, as you actually have motivation in there. You actually aim to have me be motivated to aid and help me to obtain and bring me to fulfillment of my own needs, my own desires, and my own embodiment, but help me to help myself, to find my power, and to help me have maybe what others do not have, but make the effort to do so, envy. So, envy, I'm on to you. You're not a sin. You are part of me and part of the whole and part of my magic. You will aid me in what I want to obtain and what I want to bring into balance and what I want to embody. And you're not a sin. You're not something to repress. Oh, envy, continue to burn. Be my fire, be my motivator, and help me to serve my highest self-sovereignty, my highest purpose for what my path looks like as a left-hand practitioner. So, thank you, envy, for being present, and we will build a more acknowledged and reverent relationship in that aspect of myself. So this is just an ad lib. Not of actually what I wrote. I will actually rewrite that and put that in with the others from the previous 2 years to revisit as a tracking and such. But you know what? After so many times, I decided to go the hell with it and ad lib. And guess what? Not too bad and not too far off of what I actually wrote. And with that being said, I hope you like this. If not, that's fine too. And please like, comment, and subscribe if you feel inclined. And stay strange.